Hello and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Ah, the beautiful night sky and some moons over here and over there. So what is this place? Find Septimus Cygnus. I bet that's gonna be easy. Just turn into a bat and fly over there. Alright. Now, I don't actually see any enemies nearby, and perhaps no souls to harvest. I should be able to kill quite a lot of them. Assuming there are no dragons, in which case, yeah, I really don't want to fight dragons. Ah, look at that. Silver ore. We must be close to a mine. And what is silver if not gold that waits to be transmuted? Oh, look, a tiger. You would rather run, don't you? Snowy. Life blobs absorbed. Vampire perk process increased. Cool. Let's revert to the old form. Come on. Don't have all day for that. Slaughterfish. Wreck of Pride Tel Voss discovered. Oh wow. Yay, we have a vampire perk. Let's see, what can we add? This? Yep, that's the only thing. Detect all creatures. I want mist form first, and then supernatural reflexes. And here's the chiefess. She will die just as easily. Let's see if we can actually feed on her. Okay, just kill her then. So, the good thing about this vampire form is that you actually get to keep your bonuses that come with your armor. There we go, it's unlocked, and we have nothing. Great. I like that. And you have a steel war axe, hide shield, some armor, and some coin. Not bad at all. Indent Tavanti's journal. I mean, let's read it. Why not? Okay, it seems like this is not a quest item. Yeah, it's not that long. Might as well. Brandil, I hope this text of yours father's last words find its way to your hands. I served House Talvani as a wet nurse during your first months of life and wanted to repay your father's kindness. I've done all I can to locate you, but I regret that I will never meet face to face. Hindria Olan, 4E6 second seat. Meet us. Is that the end of all things? Are we to die by a cruel branded blade in the Argonian invasion force, after surviving the Red Ear, struggling to dig from the ash and the rubble, and burying the thousands of dead. Is this to be our epithet? The irony of our demise glows brighter than Maser on the summer solace. We brought this upon ourselves, the Argonians simply answering a rallying cry incited by a millennia of suffrage imposed by my kind, and so here I sit, in the crumbling basement of our family home, while the thousand boats fleet echo above, and the screams of the dying find their way to my ears. So falls House Talvani. But then I look into the eyes of the child, this blessing, given to us by a very ear that Voldem fell, spounded its fairy death across the land. This gift I hold my grasp. Is it too much to wish he be given the chance to survive and keep our memories alive? This small boy, born in the midst of chaos and destruction, must carry on, if nothing else, as a reminder to the other Dunmer and the Telvanni were once a proud and noble people. Since the death of my wife, I haven't been able to bring myself to give my son a proper name. It never felt right without her, but my own life reaches its final hours. As the luxury of time it escapes my embrace, I name him now. Brandel, son of Limbren, and sole living heir of House Talvani. I will wrap him in his own Talania, his branding swaggle, and leave his fate to Azura's will. Live with the virtue and pride, Sarah. Cool. Well, traveling during the night is definitely the best part of my life. I wish to go this way. Thank you very much. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool, in fact. We have so many things we need to discover, so many people we need to kill, and so many conquests to achieve. There is a mine right there. Maybe a burial ground. A tomb of sorts, or just a ruin. Most ruins are tombs to their first inhabitants. After all, if they were still in good shape, they wouldn't be called ruins. And if there were any survivors, well, they would have kept them still on the working state. Okay. I was bitten. That creature transformed into this beast. Oh, he died. Bat Powers is recharging. A snow bear. It's big, it's white, and it hasn't worn out. Might as well kill it. Hello, skeleton. Nice. That definitely did crush him. So what is this? Sky Temple Ruins. This seems like the right place to be in. It seems like a heaven for necromancy. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Just make sure you see the vampire. Careful not to fall, that would have been painful. A wooden door with a novice lock. Someone was keeping a secret. Not very well, mind you. I mean, you can probably bash this lock with a finger. Oh, please. Okay, guy. Aha, your scream can actually travel through stone. Would not have coded that. Life absorbed, vampire perk process added, great. And let's revert back. I wish there were more enemies like that. That would have helped a little bit. With my vampire progress, I guess. Let's see, nothing in here. Before men came to rule Tamriel, and before the chronicles of historians recorded the affairs of the rulers of Tamriel, the events of our world are known only throughout myths and legends, and throughout divinity, inspired techniques of the 9 divines. For convenience, historians divide the distant ages of prehistory into 2 broad periods of time, the Dawn Era and the Merethic Era. I have a feeling I read that, actually. I certainly remember what it was about. There we go. A greater soul gem, staff of fury, flawless ruby. Cool. A solution of regeneration. Well, that's nice. There is also a cave nearby. Are you gonna hit me? Ooh, nice. Okay. There is a cave nearby. Let's see if this is the cave we need to visit to find this Septimus or whatever his name is. A grass pot too, okay. Down goes one of them. And there goes the other one. I couldn't have hoped for more. So here is something interesting. You can't actually dive when in vampire form. And let's revert back. Thank you. Shiny. Hello, are you Optimus Segmentus?
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your... When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Listen, old man, I have no time for your babbles. You will take me to the Elder Scroll, I will drag you to it.
Here? Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What?
You see this masterwork of the Dremor, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dremor. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Dremor city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
And where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get that key and be short about it?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dremor music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dremor, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Foolish old man. Yet I saw wisdom hidden deep beneath his words. I've already read this. Anyway. Oh, I see. This is a box. A huge vote, should I say. Yes, I can walk on water. I'm basically like God. Okay, at least it fixed itself. I wish the spell could go a little bit longer. Maybe if I hold the button? Nope. Doesn't help. An Argonian. What happened here? Scroll of Calm. Ah, he was experimenting. The Scroll of Fury. Okay, that is a named ring. It's not a quest item though, so that's interesting. Shrine of Talos in here. Mine as well. Okay, I can't enter the map from here. Simple. Oh, come on. Yeah, that thing will fight for me. I am its new master. There is a ship beneath the waters here. That is interesting, indeed. Let's continue forward. The night is still young. Actually, it's not. Well, 2 AM. I guess it is kind of young. Ooh, clams. It's an ambush. They were organized. Yay, a new vampire perk. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Detect all creatures. Okay. I actually should have casted that spell that can detect all life, but whatever. Decus. We have a statue of the Adalei here.
Tidings.
Well, he has his time, I guess. Taking your coin purse. Anyway, let's continue. We're very close to Dawnstar. And thus we're very close to my house as well. Okay, that works. You can just die then. Okay, let's revert form and check my map. So what happens when you transform? With your clothes, I mean. They transform with you? That's Dawnstar's sanctuary. We need to go to Solitude's lighthouse. Might as well do that, I don't have anything better to do right now. And good enough. Wait, don't run away. I want to talk to you. We've almost reached that musk form. I'm curious to try the other one actually. But I guess Mist Form could be cool. Oh, awoke. Good try there, buddy. And suddenly snow! Oh, such wonder. So, from what I've gathered, it's because it's magical energy that it's weaker against dragons. Otherwise, Blood Drain is definitely stronger than the other one. Dead. A Valkyr vampire.
Going to enjoy nothing.
Well, this one is actually stronger than I thought,
Kill you.
but still not as strong.
Quite good enough, are you?
Gotcha. So, let's take a look at what bounty we found from this vampire corpse. Nothing really. That's fine. I wasn't expecting much anyway. Alright, and what do we have here? More of you guys, cool. Honestly, you thought you would escape my wrath. Can I see how much stamina I have with that? 300. Ooh, that's a lot. And since when I actually drain them, speaking of which, I want to take a look at this. Killing a person with a power attack bite restores all your health. Night powers and blood magic cost 33% less, don't care about that. Melee attack do 20... I'm sorry, poison damage? Yes. In combat, you're surrounded by a cloud of bats. Vampiric glove. Can pull a creature to heal from a distance. Summon a gargoyle. And the target can be paralyzed. Okay, let's go, since we are already going for this. Choose the supernatural reflexes and we can move on from there. Maybe I should return back to my old form. We are after all very close to the lighthouse. Oh, the sun is coming out. I should have been a little bit faster, I guess. Okay, come on, jump, jump, good. Now jump again. Damn it. Okay, that won't work much. Grass pot, not bad. Unearned root. The Solitude Lighthouse. I don't actually need to enter it, do I? I mean, I would definitely enter it just to see what's inside there at some point. Return to Jarira. Jarira. Jarera. That's a fine name, I'd say. Solitude Lighthouse. Right, let's enter it. Be great if I find vampires there. Oh. Okay. Hello.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of here, or I will call the guards.
Okay. I mean... I just came to tell you that someone put out the lighthouse. But I guess that's not important to you. Okay. Here's the stamina I needed. I don't even know where that path leads, so let's just follow it from here. Okay, and we run. All right, we're almost there. And now we need to go farther away so we can make a complete cycle and go up. Yes, I'm aware of how annoying it is when I say up like that. Doesn't mean that I would stop. Okay, let's talk to Jarira.
Looks like you had no trouble.
No, not at all.
The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Well, I wonder if she's gonna attack me as well. I mean, I don't see why she would. Ooh. Oh, it's just a fish for eating. Not a river betty. I was hoping for a river betty. I like those fishes, it's Okay, I'm pretty sure I heard a Nirnroot nearby. But probably not. Again, that looks lovely. It's so awesome when you can actually do that. And no one will know that I'm a vampire lord. Except if they attack me, in which case, yeah, they will be very badly surprised. Hey, that's my house over there. So we can rob them and have time for dinner and ale. Okay, fixed that. Sorta. Yo guys, what are we fighting?
You've already lost.
Yeah, those guys look stable. Ale, gold, a torch, might as well. I mean, they don't weigh anything. And you are a sailor. He had gold. Oh, you're fighting a slaughterfish. Okay.
Damn you. Mercy on you.
Oh, come on, guys. We don't really have to do that now, do we?
Your end draws near. Victory or Sovngarde!
Okay, guys. Have fun. I honestly have other things I need to take care of.
What do you need?
Ah, nothing. I'm just passing by. Meat. Great. I like meat.
Need something?
It's quite refreshing not drinking blood all the time. An Imperial soldier. A silver ruby. Keeping you, mate. Hello.
My brother told me you were coming. I'm supposed to give you what you've earned.
So, we're splitting the loot then.
Ha! I'm afraid the loot's already been moved. You've been useful to the Black Bloods, though. You've earned a quick death. You're as good
Okay.
as dead.
Hey, I have a surprise for you.
Just
Watch.
stand still.
Here we go.
That's all you got.
And I have a vampire perk available. I'm stuck on a door. And we could have been such good friends. Note from Jira. Lockpicks, something something, and an empty chest, okay. You dare seek mercy from me? Well, you will be disappointed. No one betrays me and lives. No one.
Is someone there?
Well, are you a vampire? Well, if one of them was a vampire, that would have been cool. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I mean, I have super vampire strength, I think. So you actually took all the loot and forgot a ring. Biography of Berzia, Volume 1. I think we already have this. Galarian the Mystic. Okay. North of Skyrim. I'm taking them because we are pretty close to home. Okay, I already took one of those. Frontier Conquest. I should have read what I took, actually. Chances Folly. The Cake and the Diamond. I actually have this one, I believe. The Beggar Prince, and this one. Fine, forget about it. Wardrobe, nothing of interest here. And to Skyrim we shall go. Oh, I have a special treat for you. Still alive.
For that? No more. I yield. I yield.
Such a waste. Good blood gone bad. Okay. As I said, I'm close to home. Okay, cast this. Am I regenerating any stamina? No fishes here, I'm afraid. Okay, scaly. So we now have ingredients for everything. And just leave it there. The monomyth. Just take it. Shouldn't you clean the house once in a while? Okay, there's a crypt cluster. Right, let's take a look at the John Legion. Weakness to shock, weakness to poison, ravage help. Oh yeah. So you can make you weak to poison and ravage your health. Hello, bee. Come on, crypt cluster, where are you? There you go. Maybe I should build a kitchen. Right. What's with all the books all of a sudden? Dance of Fire. I've already read this one. Before the Age of Man. Daughter of Nimban. Elisa's Journey. Frontier Conquest. Mystic. Oh, now it's a quest item. Mysterious Akavir, Nightingale, I want to read that. North of the North. Sister, once you have picked up the packages, send them on to me. At the Broken Oar Grotto. The fool who did our work at the lighthouse should arrive shortly. Thereafter, make sure she is taken care of. And Uruk's note. Okay, since I'm here, let's read a book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've read this one actually. Play now. Okay, Daughter of Nimban. Don't remember this one. Bravo is one of the most charming towns in Cyrodiil, sparkling in her simple beauty, illustrations of her past. No visit to the southern part of the Imperial provinces complete without a walk along Bravo's exciting river port, a talk with her friendly native children, and of course, in the tradition of the village, a whispered word on the famous statue of the lucky old lady. Many thousands of years before the arrival of the Dremora, the native Iodir people had long lived in the vicinity of modern-day Bravo. The Nimban then, as now, provided food and transportation, and the village was even more populous than it is today. We are not certain what they called their region, as insular as they were. The word they used would be translated to simply Mian, home. To simply mean home. These savage Aladins were so firmly entrenched in their Bravo region was one of the very last areas of the liberated by the Alessia army in the 2nd century of the First Era. Throughout little remains of the era culturally or architecturally. Thank Mara, the tales of the butchery and depravity have entered into the realm of legend. How the Aladis were able to survive such a long siege is doubted in scholars by this day. Oh, however, grant the honor of victory to one of the Emperor's Elysia's centurions, a man called Theo Bravilius Jesus, a man of whom the modern town is named. Bravilian, okay. It was said he invented the village no less than 4 times after bravely resisting, but each time upon the morning dawn all his soldiers within would be dead, murdered. By the time more centuria had arrived, the fortnight town was repopulated with Iliadians. After the second successful invasion, secret underground tunnels were found and filled in, but once again, come morning, the soldiers were again dead and the citizens had returned. After the third successful siege, legions were posted outside on the town, watching the roads and riverways for signs of attackers, but no one came. The next morning the bodies of the invading soldiers were thrown from the prophets of the town's walls. Theo Bravilius Jesus knew that the Yalicids must be hiding themselves somewhere in the town, waiting until nightfall, and then murdering the soldiers. They slept. The question was, where after the fourth invasion he himself led the soldiers is throughout inspections of every corner, every shadow. Just as they were ready to give up, the great centurion noticed 2 curious things. High in the sheer walls on the town, beyond anyone's ability to climb, there were indigenous narrow platforms, and by the river just inside the town he discovered a single footprint from someone clearly not wearing the Imperial boot. The elites, it seems, had taken 2 routes to hide themselves. Some had levitated upon the walls and hidden themselves high above, the others had slipped into the river, where they were able to breathe underwater. It was a relatively easy task once the strange elves, even stronger hiding holes, had been discovered to root them out and see it to them that there were no more midnight assassinations of the Empire's troops. It may seem beyond belief that an entire community could be so killed in these spells hundreds and hundreds of years before the Mages Guild was even formed to teach the ways of Magicka to the common folk. These thus, however, appear to be evident that just as the Physic of Artanium developed mysticism long ago, long before there was a name for it, the even more obscure Elites of southern Cyrodiil developed what was to be known as the School of Alternation. There's not, after all, much to stretch when one considers that one of Adios on the time of Bravo's conquest and even later was sophisticated. The community of pre-Bravo could not turn into beasts and monsters, but they could alter their bodies to hide themselves away. A related and useful skill, to be sure, but not so effective to save themselves in the end. Very little is left on the Adir present in Bravo today, though architectural morals of the other kings, and very evident, as beautiful as arresting the pavilions of Mara Cathedral and the Lord's Palace, are no mundane structure in Bravo, as famous as the statue of the lucky old lady. The tales about the lady of who she was too numerous to list. It was said that she was born the illegitimate daughter of a prostitute in Bravo, certainly an inauspicious beginning to a lucky life. She was tested by the other children, who forever asked her who her father was. Every day she would run back to her little shack in tears from their cruelty. One day, a priest of Standar came to Bravo to do charitable work. He saw the weeping little girl, and when asked, she told him the cause of her misery. She didn't know who her father was. "You have kind eyes and a mouth that tells no lies," replied the priest after a moment of smiling. "You are clearly a child of Standar, the god of mercy, charity, and well-earned luck." The priest therefore changed the girl forever. Whenever she was asked who her father was, she would cheerfully reply, "I am the child of luck." She grew up to be a barmaid. It was said kind and generous to her customers, frequently allowing them to pay when they were able to. On a particularly rainy night, she gave shelter to a young man dressed in rags, who not only had no money to pay, but was belligerent and rude to her as she fed him and gave him a room. The next morning, he left without so much as a thank you. Her friends and family admonished her, saying that she had to be careful. She might have even been endangered. A week later, a royal carriage arrived in Bravo, with an Imperial prince within. Though he was secretly recognized it was the same young man the lady had helped. He apologized profoundly at her appearance and behavior, explaining that he had been kidnapped and cursed by a hand of witches. It wasn't until later he had returned to his senses. The lady was showered with riches, which she had of course generously shared with all the people of Bravo, where she lived to a certain old age. No one knows when the statue of her was erected in the town square or who the artist was, but it has stood there for thousands of years since the First Era. To this day, visitors of rebellions alike go to the lucky old lady to ask her to bless them with luck in their own travels. Just one charming aspect of the charming and very lucky village of Bravo. Okay, cool. Need to get rid of that, and that, and that. I believe we already read that. Yeah, it was short, not that interesting. Still, I can't do anything about it. So, we have only 2 books to read from this collection. Okay. Let's go sleep. We have a certain Argonian to gut. It will be delicious, as I am going to drink his blood after his body has hit the ground. As a blood-starved vampire, you are hated by the world. And I can embrace shadow now, which is useless to me. I need to learn to close these doors. Anyway, did I take the weapon I needed? No, it's not this one. Anyway. Ingredients? So many Carol's eggs. Some of them are stolen, you know. So many ingredients I'm never gonna use. There are certain ingredients I actually have gathered, and I do need to use them to complete some quests in Riften. And it's gonna take some time before I'm able to do that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, ever since I became a vampire hunter, vampire dust was never lucky for me. Don't do that, please. Oh, by the way, since I am blood starved vampire, what are the active effects of that? Weakness to fire. Your vampiric blood minus 50% of weakness. Resist fire. 43%, so I'm around 7% weak to fire. And you know I can live with that. Crossbow schematics. I have a flawless ruby I haven't left at home. And this Grand Sow gem with a Grand Sow in it. That's fine. Find the stolen sword. And we need to learn more about the crypt. Investigate Gaudur legend.
Yes?
That was from a book I never got to read. Yeah, let's go and seek out the book. I'm not gonna read it, I'm just gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna read it if I go to an inn or something that I need to rest somewhere. Okay, wine, cheese, ground... Yeah. No books in here, I'm afraid. Ah, Lost Legend, that's the one. And out we go. Drafting table. Okay. I might build something there. An armory or a kitchen. I mean, I do prefer the kitchen. Alchemy laboratory. Storage. Trophy room. I don't need a trophy room. It looks kind of weird. I'm gonna think about it. Well, I definitely am gonna build a kitchen at some point. Maybe never, but you know, if I do decide that I want to do something like that, I will go with the kitchen. The Broken Ore Grotto. Wow. Okay, we've been there already. Just place a marker. I can't place a marker there. Well, it's north. East, west, south, north. There we go. Yep, that's the place. Go. And I have unlimited stamina. Yeah, every time I actually go past this boat, I'm gonna remember the fond adventures we had with the band of thieves who thought they can take me on. Ridiculously stupid people. Okay, once I cross this... It's like using a horse. Hey folks, I'm not your enemy yet. Yet. Hey guys, pay no attention to the guy who just walked out of the water. Okay. That's not the cave we need to visit. Almost, but not quite. Oh, by the way, yeah, I have to check it out later, but I'm not sure if I got the... What's the word? Misc form. Okay, almost there. Come on. Don't stop. And I captured the soul of a seal. Hey, I can see the castle from there. I can walk to it in vampire form. That's a great idea, isn't it? Okay. I do remember that I cleared this cave and there was an entrance somewhere.
Where are you?
Can't hide from me.
Ah, there you are. Surprise, I'm truly a vampire. Not that strong, are we? Oh dear, oh dear. Still alive?
No more. I yield. I yield.
Look at him run. Taking advantage of the fact that I can't follow him.
Can't hide from me.
Come on, I want to see if I can drink his blood.
Mercy!
Fine. Yes, we do have mist form. This is the one I want afterwards. And then I'm gonna go with blood healing. Necklace of Drowning Fire. That's one very pretty necklace. I might actually keep it. Serana will enjoy it. She has weakness to fire, you know. Right, we don't need that. Don't care about you. Journal fragment. Not good enough to live in this stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods. Don't realize I've moved. Alright, I remember this. Uruk's node. Keep those nodes here. I do not need them. Right, I want to see how long this misc form will actually be available. Revert form, mist form. There we go. And it's recharging. So how long are you gonna recharge then? Quite a while, it seems. Skyrim. Oh, it's nighttime, is it? Mist form is ready. Goody. Okay. That's quite a lot of things I need to do. No, no one has noticed me yet. What is that? Wow, I have so much stamina with this guy. A sad tale for that fox. And for the other one. Yes, you can fly. There we go. And we have reverted the form. Excellent. Okay, let's go to Solitude. There are things we need to do there, now that we have basically done nothing this episode. Alrighty. There's the road, and I think we need to head this way. Hello, Luna Moth. Great. Just great.
Don't like those eyes. Sorry, I was lost in thought.
What's with my eyes? Can't tell that I'm a vampire just by looking at them. I miss the red eyes of Oblivion, actually. They were kinda creepy. Yeah, these ones are kinda creepy, but they are so over the top now that honestly I miss the red ones. Catalyst Farm. So do we actually have anything here that we can sell? I mean, we did lose the fence in Solitude because I kinda killed him. But he lied to me, he deserves to die.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order.
Yeah, I know what the Sijic monks are. Okay, everything's stolen, we're gonna just leave here. And everything I don't care about at all. Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm too old to work. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Tell Octave. Oh, that's the completed quest. Well, is there anything else I need to do here? Children of the Sky. Well, we have to look at that as well. At some point. For now, let's hire a room, go to sleep, and that's gonna be it for the night. Which is a strange way to say, yeah, I'm a vampire, but I can't do anything during the night.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
Of course you will.
Something you need, you
Remember the
miserable
winking
wretch.
schemer next time you're footsore.
Ooh, an egg. No, not this one. I keep making that mistake. Just close it. Right. 11 hours, and that's gonna be it for this episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.